So that was called Gallant March, and we're going to move on to a song called Above and Beyond. And we did a really cool project with this song that some of you may know about the past month. The song is about going above and beyond in life and not just going towards what's expected of you, but always trying to do more to make other people happy. And so we did a project within our school where all the students had to do an act of kindness. And they did a number of fun things. Some of them wrote notes and handed them out to the random people in the hallways, or put up locker decorations, or sat with different people at lunch, or made cookies for their advisory. There were so many cool things going on. And the responses from these students were great. They all had to respond like what was beneficial from this, and it was really cool watching their responses. And one reason that I did that is that's what music is about. Music goes above and beyond, and it makes us feel better about ourselves. And it's really cool that the students at this age are getting that. So throughout this song that we're going to play, I've collected some of the pictures that the kids took of their project, and you can watch a little bit of it on the screen over here. So this is called Above and Beyond. So back in October, many of you may know, we went on a tour of elementary schools, and it was really fun. It brought this group together really, really quickly at the beginning of the year. It was really fun watching them bond together and do that tour. It was a challenge to do it in 6 weeks, but it was fun to watch them grow. Some of the songs, like the first two songs you've heard, were songs that we did on that tour. These next two songs are newer to us. We've just been working on them for a few weeks. So, and this next one is kind of a holiday type song, but it doesn't really have to be. It's not like one that you would know. It's called And the Bells Shall Ring, and it definitely has like a December holiday kind of feel to it. So we hope you enjoy And the Bells Shall Ring. So this past summer, I took my family out to Colorado, and I hadn't been out to Colorado in a long time, and it's just gorgeous, as those of you know who've been out there. And one of my favorite stories from the summer was our flight coming home was canceled, and it was the last flight out of Denver, and we had to teach the next morning at 9 a.m. So we just rented a car, my wife and my two kids, and we just drove all the way back through the middle of the night, pulled into our house at 9 a.m. and ran right here, which is like 5 minutes away, and then taught until 7 p.m. that night. That was an insane day. But what I loved about it is that we had the best time in the car, and it was about just overcoming that obstacle of like, well, this is what we got to do. So it was very fun. And my favorite part of that was I'm a really big pop music fan, and there was a classic American Top 40 with Casey Kasem on, and it was from 1984. It's like my wheelhouse. And it started at 1:30 in the morning, and that took me from 1:30 to 5 in the morning. Like the whole state of Nebraska was 1984. And my son, who's in 7th grade, like every 30 minutes, he'd be like, "What number are they on?" 25. So that was really fun. Anyway, I don't know why I told this story. I go on and on. These guys know I tell way too many stories, don't I? No, I need to tell more. Yeah, okay. So anyway, this is Rocky Mountain Romp. It has a feel of the Old West. It's a very cool song. It reminds me of the mountains and American Top 40. So here we go. to acknowledge some students really quick. We do a lot of after-school activities through our music program, and a lot of these students have participated. Could I have the students, now listen carefully, if you are in the jazz band, we're in the marching band this fall, we're in School of Rock, we're in the hip-hop class, or are in the garage band, or country band. Could I have all those students stand up, or percussion, wave your hands if that's you. Let's acknowledge these students. And guitar, stand up too, guitar, I forgot to do that. Very cool. You guys can sit down. Thank you. One thing I've noticed in teaching for years is that the kids who are in this program are some of the most incredible people in the school. Not only do they do music, but they do athletics, they do activities, they get good grades, and most importantly, they're really nice kids. And I think there's something to be said for the music part of that that helps build those other characteristics. So I always say, I have the best job in the world. I hope you think you have the best job in the world. I have my dream job. And some of you are like, you teach middle school music. I know, and it's the best. I love it. I love it. So we got 2 more songs for you. Yeah, woo! Yeah. All right, so what are we doing next? Oh yeah, it's now time for the movie portion of our concerts. We will close with Beauty and the Beast, and then Star Wars.
We watched that on my TV.
And just before we do Star Wars, a huge thank you to the administration and the teachers and the custodians at this school for being amazing people to work with. A huge thank you to the parents. You guys are amazing, letting your kids be part of this program. And the biggest, and a huge thank you to our tech people who are helping out today, David and Alyssa especially, who have been here since after school setting up. Appreciate it, you guys. And then a huge thank you to all of you wonderful kids, again, for just being awesome. Can you give them another round of applause? They're great. All right. On your program, also make note of the upcoming events. Our big thing on there is our spring concert. That's our next formal concert. It'll be in May. But there's also some other things on there of interest that involve some of our after-school groups and some other activities that I'll be emailing parents about to see if your child would be interested in doing. So thank you again for making this part of your holiday season. We really appreciate it. We will close with Star Wars. And I get 2.5 more years with them. Woo! These guys are great. Have a great holiday season.